Well, guys, here is a brand new Minecraft Hardcore World recap video. As it's been a while since I've done these. I haven't played this one as much. I did several months ago. I did a lot of work recently, but unfortunately it came to an end a few days ago. Back on August 20th it was when it ended. So anyways, this was Hardcore World number 20, and I decided to do a swamp biome, a single swamp biome. I think I did that before for Hardcore. I've done a survival world like this before, but I haven't touched that in a while. I might delete that soon, but yeah, I wanted to give this a try. So I spawned in like somewhere around here, and of course, don't you love when, there we go, finally speeding up. Eventually I sailed into an area right here, as you can see. As this was my house, which I stopped working on a long time ago. It was actually a house I saw on YouTube. I was gonna make like a swamp biome house, and I just never finished it and such, which is unfortunate. But that video, I couldn't find a video, which I gave up on it and such. So yeah, made the house, but my bed was right there. Eventually made a sheep farm, which is actually kind of more recent. Got freaking farm there. There we go, working such. Eventually I found a portal over there that I didn't work on, and of course there's the portal I made right there. I didn't come out here till like the last day I've played and such, and I eventually went over here when I found the portal. The stronghold. There we go. Jeez. So yeah, I mostly stuck around here. I eventually found like a little cave like right here, and I just went down and of course made like my own mine shaft, yada 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 and stuff. If I can, oh that's right, it's gonna be very difficult. And of course here's slime, and this was one room. Man, this was a pain to go through. It was pretty dangerous. And apparently I didn't even cover up all the areas and such. So, not smart in that regard. As, yeah, I did a bunch of exploring down here and such. There was a furnace. If I'm correct, I left coal in here too. Yeah, I left coal in here, which was not smart. This world, I found a lot of coal. And I think a lot of iron too. There was so much of it. And I think this was the pathway where I eventually, like on the last few days, I mined down and I found some diamonds and such. But that's not the main thing I wanted to show down here if I go back up. Because I have to go, I think I have to go back up a little bit. Because I found, oh yeah, here we go. Because this was a different pathway right here that you can go to. And eventually, I just came up here, and this was very scary because right up here is a zombie spawner. And oh my god, I remember climbing up here, and I got surrounded by zombies. I saw, it was like these cobblestones, like, oh no, it's a spawner. And the problem is, it was very difficult to get up here, so I had to like quickly run up here eventually when I had the moment, and quickly run up here, try to avoid and fight up the zombies, and then cover up. Oh man, that was actually really scary and close. But I found this zombie spawner, I think, like in the first few days. And I never got around to working on it because I wanted to wait till I got close to beating, like, the Ender Dragon and all that and such before I did that. So, eventually made my own way out of here because it was not easy to go back and such. So, I made my own pathway. And this was a pain. Oh, man, I remember when I first came in here, I got lost. And once until, like, the last day I played the world, I actually made a staircase and all to find my way back. Alright, so eventually, I made a portal, and I'll show it later on, because that's where I died, unfortunately, so I want to wait. But, I will say, when I spawned in, I was in probably the best spawn point for a hardcore world I had in a long, long, long time, if ever. I was in a, Basalt Delta biome, which was nearby another waste biome, which, right near it, was not only of the fortress, but also a warped forest nearby. So I had my ender pearls and blaze rod supplies all right there, within like 100 blocks. It was insane how close it was. But I'll get to that a little bit later on. As of course, once I got enough Eyes of Ender, I went exploring for the fortress. And man, it was a long track. I don't even know if I'm necessarily... Oh, that's right. I think I went up these hills and all that. Yeah, I see my torches. Yeah, you can see my torches right here. Yeah, that was a lot of climbing. I found multiple witch huts. Witch huts. This one didn't have a witch in it. I don't even know if the cat was there either. So I put down a torch when I knew I found one. So there was like 3 of them I found. One of them did have a witch in it. And man, she was pretty easy to kill because she was out in the middle of the water. I think there was another portal. Oh yeah, here's where I got confused one time because there was 2 sources of 2 lava lakes pretty much, or lava areas and such. And I got lost for a moment because of it. So yeah, I found that. And I guess I went kind of lost again. Trying to find... Okay, there's a torch. Is that a torch again I saw? Yep. Okay, I'm going the correct way. Like, I went very far. As you can see, I went far. Yay, rain. Eventually, I found a river that I had to cross. I made an arrow showing where I needed to go, of course. I think we're coming up to it soon. And I think it was like out here in the ocean. Speed up. Yep, here we go. Here it is. So yeah, I remember spending a couple days back and forth circling until I finally found a spot where it showed up. It went down here. You see, I made like a spot so I know when we come back here in the future. And of course, down here, I literally... Of course, it's not going to go down lovely. I literally mined straight into the stronghold. This was the exact spot I mined into. And the interesting about this was, it wasn't that deep. Like, you see, I'm not even at negative height yet. Okay, now I am. But this, I think, is like one of the higher fortresses. I mean, freaking strongholds. Jeez, it wouldn't come to my head. This is like one of the highest ones I've seen. So yeah, I spent quite a while going for here. I remember somewhere around here getting... there it is. There's a stronghold. Oh man, I remember almost getting killed by silverfish. As you could see, they were spawning like crazy. And there was one area, because I was looking all over the place, I was getting like stones and such to like cut down the areas to get through travel and all that. And yeah, man, I was getting swarmed by silverfish. They were like crazy. And I ripped up so many books around here and such. I even found a enchantment book for, I think it was only for bows, but it seemed pretty good. So yeah, this was the first time I ever found the stronghold in Hardcore World. I mean, a Hardcore World. I found one, well, I didn't find it per se, like I didn't like land in it, but I was in the area when I died. When Spectator went down, and I was literally above it. But of course, the Eye of Ender disappeared, so it didn't show me where it went, of course. So yeah, that was very frustrating. But yeah, that was the first time I ever saw a stronghold in a Hardcore World. There's where I made my dock and all that. As I head back now with the compass, I can easily find where I'm going now. So yeah, so once I found the stronghold, I was very happy, because then I decided all I needed to do now was get more Ender Pearls and Blaze Rods to make more Eyes of Ender for the portal. I need to go back into my like mine shaft I made and collect more diamonds, so I can make the rest of the tools and armor that I need, because I didn't have them all done. I need to go finally work on that zombie spawner and get that functional so I get all my levels up and such. And I think there was like one more other thing to do. And I was going to take on the Ender Dragon. And if I took on the Ender Dragon, I would have filmed it. And then if I died or succeed, I would have done like a recap video of how this playthrough went and such. But unfortunately, that didn't happen, as we're getting back to the house, hopefully. As we're getting close to my spawn. Oh, we just passed my spawn. As we follow... Okay, I think I might have passed it. Let's see, back to spawn point. Okay, spawn... My spawn point's around here. I'm trying to find, is that torch? Okay, here we go, torches. There we go. Okay, So now we did all that. It's time to go into the portal finally. Now you can all see how pretty good this portal was. I mean, this nether was. So anyways, here we are. As you see, started off in a nether waste. I mean, Basalt Delta that was into a nether waste. And like I said, right over here was the fortress and a warp forest. So I could easily get my blaze rods and my ender pearls right here. And I mined up so many ender pearls. I didn't get a lot of blaze rods, believe it or not. A lot of blazes didn't show up. I never found a spawner either. This is a big fortress too. As you can see, it is big. Is that a skeleton I saw? Yep. But yeah, I never found a blaze spawner either. But man, that was a fun, wild time. So easy getting ender pearls and all that. But anyways, let's get back to where the pain happened. Oh, did I go underneath? Hello, gas. Very fun. Okay, so anyways, right here is where I made like my main spot to hunt endermen. As you see, I have like the height where they can't get me and such. So, after I got the spawner, I found this stronghold spawner, I went over here and just kept killing endermen to get pearls and all that. So I was going good and all that, yada yada yada. I was almost getting enough ender pearls, I think, that I needed. So I just need to kill a few more endermen. But then I feels like right here, as I was fighting an enderman, literally right here out of the corner, a freaking zombified piglin showed up. And right at the corner, I hit it and the enderman. So then I had a freaking zombified piglin going after me. And of course, unlike enderman, oh thank you Blaze for showing up right there, it really annoyed me. But unlike enderman, zombified piglins can fit through here. And of course I didn't think, maybe I should have covered it up like really quickly, keep it from coming in. So I like ran back eventually. And then there was a freaking zombified piglin right here. I managed to get around it, and then I tried to go up here, but right there in front of me was a baby's zombified piglin. I tried to get up here, and I couldn't do it, so I quickly had to run down here, and as you can see right here, I was trying to desperately up, and speaking of which, look who it is. You're the fucker who probably chased me too, with all my items. So yeah, I tried to put down blocks, but the zombified piglin was right there, so I couldn't like quickly put up a second block to try and cover me's block. It kept like running up really quickly because they were running fast. And to make matters worse, now I was in the height needed. The enderman was able to come in here because now it is tall enough for it to come in here. And then eventually I kept running and I ran into a dead end and I got griefed by this fucker right here. So yeah, I got killed by an enderman because zombified piglins had to ruin my day. So the farthest I ever got, I see, that's probably not even all the ender pearls I had. I think I needed, because if I remember correctly, it was 12, 12 pieces that need, for the structure, the end portal. Only one was lit up, so I only need like 3 more. Like I got a bunch of ender pearls you saw, but no blaze rods, unfortunately. Actually, no. I only need 1 more, actually. That's all I need. 1 more ender pearl would have been done having to kill endermen. But no, these fuckers had to ruin everything. So yeah, it was the farthest I ever got in a hardcore world in terms of close to beating the Ender Dragon. It wasn't my highest scoring one, unfortunately. Of course, still my diamond sword. What a cunt. It wasn't the farthest in terms of score, so I only scored 1,718 points, which is unfortunate. My goodness, this fucker won't die. No wonder with all my stuff on it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there was my enchanted book, I said, and all that iron I had too. So yeah, guys, it's very unfortunate. This was the farthest I ever got in a hardcore world. Found the end portal. I was starting to get stuff to go take on the Ender Dragon, and then that had to happen. All because a stupid fucking zombified piglin had to spawn, like, or show up right at the corner to get hit by that to ruin everything. Man, if it didn't happen, I would have probably easily killed the Enderman, Hopefully it'll drop the Ender Pearl and then we'll focus on getting the Blaze Rod and not have to worry about Enderman anymore. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed hearing my recap of Hardcore World number 20. As I already started a new Hardcore World recently, and it's making good progress, so hopefully that will be better. So, see you all next time.